Hi folks, we're in Port Seton, just to the east of Edinburgh. We're staying in this lovely self-catering cottage called The Store for 5 nights. Let's get inside and take a look around. Come on. Hi folks, and welcome to The Store. So this is a lovely little self-catering cottage where we are staying for 5 nights. It's just 1 bedroom, but it does sleep up to 3 people as there is a sofa bed, and we'll take a look at that as we go on. Firstly though, let's head into the kitchen. So as you can see, the kitchen's a really good size, decked out in a lovely blue colour with laminate work surface, but they look like wooden ones, and personally I think it looks fantastic. A lot of cornishware in the kitchen, which really gives you that cottagey kind of vibe. And you've got all the mod cons that you need. We've got a fridge and freezer next to the door there. We've got a washing machine and dryer. You've then even got a dishwasher, and then you've got a fantastic cooker and hob with 4 rings on it, as well as a microwave, kettle and toaster as well. You've also got baking equipment in here as well if you want to rustle some things up. Now, the lovely people that own this cottage, they have left behind tea bags, coffee beans and oats. They've also left us some little treats as well, which is some of the Tunnix biscuits. So you can enjoy them while you're here as well. And obviously, with it being self-catering, you can bring in any stuff you want as well. But as for a kitchen, I think it comes with everything you need. There's all the cutlery that you'll need. There's all the dishes, and there's all the appliances that you need. So at the moment, great start. Let's continue through to the lounge, shall we? And before we get to the lounge, one thing I will say, in the hallway, you do have a really good shoe rack here, but there is no coat rack. So there's nowhere to hang your coats, which can be a bit annoying, especially if it's been raining. At the moment, it's quite dry, so that's not a problem. But it would be nice just to maybe have a coat rack as well. There is a clock here and a barometer as well, so you can see what the weather's going to do for the day or the week ahead. Now into the living room. As you can see, we've got some amazing windows here in the living room that look out over to the sea and the port, so you can spend all day gazing out there. Now, as I said, this is just a 1 bedroom cottage, but it does sleep 3 people because there is a sofa bed. Sofa bed is right here, and you can make it up yourself, but it's a good size, and if you've got a child or maybe someone that doesn't mind sleeping on a sofa bed, that will be perfect to them in the living room. There's a small table with 4 chairs, which will be ample for you if you want to do some cooking, or maybe you want to eat breakfast around there in the morning. So that is fantastic. Lovely flowers as well that was left by the host, and they smell great as soon as you walk in, which is a real bonus. Fantastic shell collection and other ornaments in the room, really just give you that seaside feel. And then you've got the dark wood furniture, just giving you almost that old cottage feel. It very much reminds me of my grandparents' old house, which isn't a bad thing, by the way. I actually quite like it. You've then got a sofa and a chair as well that you can sit on, and obviously a TV in the corner there. There are board games and a Lego set and a few books that you can read. There's a really good instruction manual for the cottage as well, just telling you about all the appliances and giving you a little local guide as well to the area. There's an electric wood burner, so if you're here in the winter and it gets chilly, you can put that on. There are a good number of radiators though, and the central heating does work really well. You can just adjust it with the thermostat control. So all in all, a great little living space here. We'll walk through into the bathroom now, I think. And there's a kind of like a little hallway just here. The bathroom is to our right, and then you've just got a storage cupboard on your left with a few little things in. If we just pop the light on in there, you can see you've got the Hoover, you've got a fan in case you need it, some extra towels, and bedding, a child seat, and there is also an ironing board in there if you want to do any ironing as well. And that is the storing cupboard for you. Right, onto the bathroom. So it's not the biggest bathroom in the world, but it has got everything you need. You've got a bath here as well. If you do like having a bath, that'll be perfect for you. There is a shower, and it is one that you can take off and use round you, which is always great to have. Water pressure is fantastic, so you're not going to have any problem with that. And then you've just got your toilet and your basin. Everything you could really ask for. The one thing that it doesn't have is a towel rail, and no heated towel rail. So there's not even, anything, anywhere you can hang your towels apart from potentially on the back of your door where there's 3 hooks, but that's not going to dry them. So it would be lovely just to have a heated towel rail in here so you could actually dry your towels, because otherwise you're just reliant on putting them on the radiators to dry after a bath or a shower. And then you have to have the heating on for them to dry, which in the middle of the summer you might not want to do. All in all, the bathroom's great, does exactly what you need it to do. It's clean and has everything apart from the heated towel rail, which would be great, but I'm not going to knock it down any marks for that. So that's the bathroom done. Let's go and take a look at the bedroom, shall we now? So as I've said, this is a 1-bedroom place, and this is the bedroom. Now, the bed is, I think, a queen size bed. It doesn't feel like a king size, but there is enough room for 2 of you. You then have a bedside table on one side with a plug socket there, so you can plug in your phone or any other electrical equipment that you have. You can pop your watch, your wallet and stuff on there as well. There's ample storage in here. You've got a big chest of drawers there, and you've also got a walk-in wardrobe over there in the corner as well for you. Bedside lights just above the bed, which are easy to reach if you want to switch them off and on, and obviously you have a big light as well. With it being an old cottage, there are really high ceilings in this place with some lovely cornicing work as well. That runs through all the rooms in the property, which is nice to have and just gives you that feeling of space. Bedroom as a whole, plenty of light comes in through this window. All in all, it's ample room. It would be nice to have a bedside table on both sides maybe, but you can't have one on the other side of the bed because that does lead through to the walk-in wardrobe space. But all in all, a lovely little room. And that's it for the cottage. There's only, 4 rooms in the place: kitchen, living room, bedroom and bathroom. But I think you'll find it's more than big enough for 2 or 3 people. And a great little find as well. Now, we're staying here for 5 nights and it's cost us £640. For that, I don't think it's that bad actually. It's just over £100 a night, and for everything that you get and your own little base for a week or however long you want to stay here for, it's fantastic. And you're in such a great reach of some wonderful places up here in Scotland. You've got Edinburgh just a short drive away. You're right on the Golf Coast Road, as they call it up here in Scotland, so plenty of golf courses that you want to play. The Scottish Open is just played just down the road as well, so if you're coming up for that for a few days, this would be a great place to stay. You've also got the National Flight Museum and you've got the Motor Museum as well, and a lot of great walks to go as well. Okay folks, so that's it for the lovely store cottage here in Port Seton. Yeah, as always folks, please remember to subscribe to the channel. It is free for you to do and does help push the channel. Please remember to like the video, and that if you have, I hope you have, and also drop any comments that you might want to drop below. Maybe you've stayed in the store cottage here and had a similar great experience with it. Maybe you've always wanted to but never actually booked it. Would definitely come down and visit. As for now folks, happy travels and I'll see you on the next one.